Guys, if you like say Wizkid get another banger with DJ Maphorisa, that is something we are really getting, and a lot of people are now responding to that. We got a lot of interesting stories on Afrobeat sounds from Africa across the world and their achievements, and we need to talk about it because Afrobeats, African sounds, they don't really make impact in the world, despite of the scanty nature of infrastructures in Africa, poor funding and the rest, but we still dey tell our story one way or the other. Before I jump right in, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love. Thank you because now you they make my video dey go viral. Love you for sharing my videos across social media platforms. Guys, Omah Lay's Soso is now certified gold in the US, and a lot of people are really celebrating with Omah Lay ever since this hit the social media. Gold, that is 0.5 million, about 500,000, digital sales is really, really massive. And that was really achieved September 9th, 2025. It was really achieved. And that song was dropped in July 15th, 2022. Yes, Omah Lay is one fantastic artist that I so much love his sense of delivery and everything. That is something I feel about that. Now, a lot of people will really understand that Omah Lay is still a fantastic artist, and this guy, I think, he should be one of the leaders of the next generation artists. That is something I feel based on the impact he's made in the culture. He has one of the biggest sound with Davido called With You, and that sound is really getting a lot of people really interested in Afrobeats. So what do you have to say to Omah Lay? I want you to put that in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Now we got something coming in from the rap community. Hip hop Nigeria is really going to feel something. But do you think it's worth it, or is going to feel, like they are going to shake up everywhere? Right now, on behalf of the Abaga family, Jesse Jags takes Odumodu's size in the beef with AQ. That is what we are really getting. And Jesse Jags actually posted from the house of the Abaga Jago has bought the beef. I am on Odumodu Black sides. Third World War. This is actually good for the culture. The rap culture is actually good. I keep saying it because if you don't get too much beef, how the rap culture will take sell for Nigeria? That is something we need to really understand from our own point of view, because a lot of people will tell you different kind of things around this and say a lot of uninteresting stories around this and say rap not they will not get audience. But when you have something like this healthy beef, I think we are really safe. We can really rejig a lot of things. But Jesse Jacks go finish AQ. That is something I feel. But what is your own take about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Guys, Apple, iPhone, man, they don't get a really issue right now. They launched Apple 17, the iPhone 17, recently, I think yesterday. So now Apple is really faced with a lot of issues, and this is quite disturbing. They launched Apple, that is iPhone 17 series, and that is giving a lot of problems to Apple as a company. That is something. What we have on the headline right now is Apple loses over $50 billion in market values after unveiling the iPhone 17 series. That is what we are really getting, and a lot of people are really, really, really disturbed with it. What are they citing? They said, yes, everybody was anticipating better, greater, advanced technology, from Apple 17. That is iPhone 17. Sorry, they have iPhone 17. So the 17 series, everybody just dey expect something better, something greater, and a lot of other things. That is why I said most of these tech companies, na your lifestyle na im dey make them dey cash out. Because a lot of people felt that this your thing when you announce 17 use am make noise all this while. E no really make sense like that o. According to what we have now, with one camera, slim, all those kind of things, wetin be the other technology that was really involved, put into it. Now there is no market confidence on this, on Apple. As a result of that, a lot of people started selling off their shares and all those things, and that a lot of platforms dey report 100 billion, while some people dey report $50 billion. This is quite disturbing at the time, and it's a big flux. For you wey dey go dey buy Apple series and iPhone series, guy, you have to rethink. Let me give you some instance right now. If you are a graphic designer and also you like design games and all those kind of things, using MacBook as a computer will become your limitation, because you will not be able to run some kind of applications, some graphic apps and the rest. That is something I kind of noticed about that. So why would you go because you want show say you belong to this thing? I still prefer Android phones. I still prefer Android phones. That is something I feel because of their their wide nature of acceptability. They can really communicate with wide ranges of devices, compared to Apple, which is restricted to certain devices and other things. That is something I kind of understand about this. So now they don dey lose market share because a lot of people felt that even the 17 wey you bring come, na the previous one na even better pass am, because there's no much technical value added to that. That is what they are really saying, and this is quite disturbing at the time. So what is your own take? What is your own take? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section. Guys, we got something coming in from Wizkid and DJ Maphorisa. These guys are putting out something great and something massive. That is Nigerian South Africa is going to be all massive. Piano meeting Afrobeat is always a massive hit at the end of the day. So what would you think about that? DJ Maphorisa previews new music with Wizkid and Dali Wonga. Dali Wonga. That song is what is being previewed. Let's catch a vibe. 30 seconds clip. Come close, control it. It's all down. So let us wait for the song to drop in anytime soon, so that a lot of people go really judge for themselves. Wizkid is still up in the game. I think we have to celebrate Wizkid based on the recent wins he's made, and we got to celebrate Burna Boy based on the recent nomination he got, and we got to celebrate Omah Lay based on the recent win, and we still got to celebrate Davido based on the recent kind of recognition he actually got from Spotify. That is massive. Guys, I'm not feeling fine. But I still get to make videos for you guys. I'm not feeling fine. So what is your own take about this story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can have a take on what you feel so far.